Hello everybody, today is Saturday, I messed up the S's and F's, which happens to German speakers, the 13th of January, and I am boiling milk. I am preparing, they're not as greasy as they look. I am preparing stuff for my parents to come over, and maybe my sisters come too. There are some very well-baked Gipfeli. Gipfeli is croissants. Yeah. It was also craft roulette night. I could comb them. They would look a bit better. I'm sorry. I just see myself for the first time today. I did not look in the mirror. And it's shocked. And this is about to boil some stuff. So here's the milk. And it doesn't need to boil, but it needs to stay warm for a bit because they come in about 15 minutes. Guess that's fine. I switch that off, and I have a very nice jug thingy, which also keeps it quite warm. And here are the Gipfeli. and here we go. And next to it are my tablets. We call it tablette with Echina Force. That's really helping me to not be sick all the time. Because yesterday I thought I had a warm forehead and and this what is it called? This white line there. I did that last week, and then I mean I had the stuff. I don't know what's it called. I had that out of a tube, and this like a toothpaste tube, and I had to massage that first to combine the ingredients, and that wasn't going well. So first I squeezed it. There was a lot of water coming out of very liquid stuffs, and then I squeezed it more or massaged it more, and then it always clogged because there's some very liquid stuff and very not liquid stuff, very solid things. And I guess I did not combine it well enough. So after I got it all in there, which was a few panic attacks and stuff, then I was worried it wouldn't dry. So it did dry, but once it gets wet, it crumbles off. So I will have to do that again. And I think it's because I didn't combine it that well, or it was old, or those are the reasons I think of. And now I ordered microglaze and I put stuff on it, and I think it helps a bit. So microglaze from the craft room. This is Tim Holtz stuff because it makes water pearl off. So I use that in my kitchen. I hope it holds, and then I will have to look in a hand craftsman's market for a nice silicone or something that is holding up, because it's not fun when you have to worry about that all the time. But the water doesn't go down, and therefore not in the board, because that has bent. So the water was gushing down there, and then this part of this wooden panel, which is so old, has bent a bit like that, and I think it's because it got wet in there. So at least that's not happening now. Ah, that's what I dreamt. I had a dream that I would have to move very soon. I am so worried that I would have to move. I love this flat so much, and it's getting better. I'm getting it cleaner, and it's huge for the price. It's just amazing. That's why all the stuff is very old. So, and the rent just got higher because of things. It just all goes up. But I love this flat so much. I don't want to lose it. So I don't want them to renovate it or nothing. The balcony is falling off, and yeah, bathroom is old, and the kitchen is old. And the windows are very old, which is not good for the energy index or something. Yeah, I dreamt I had a talk with somebody, and then they said, yeah, not for long, and then I would have to move anyway because they would do that. Now I hope that's not coming true. Sometimes I have dreams that kind of come true or have been, and I hope that's not that. And my parents went to visit another flat yesterday. It's another one like the one I wanted them to have, and that would be awesome, but it's a bit too expensive. The price got up there too. And it's in the first story, which might be second, because we call the ground level, we call that ground level, and then we call it first, second. And it could be that in other countries you call the ground level first, and then second, third, but that's, yeah. So it's 3 stairs and not a shower, but a bathtub shower, so that's not ideal. And we had some issues. They were here on Thursday. Was very cute because their landlord has come to look at their house. Now both my sisters have just cancelled at 10 to 10, and I have made all of that for 3 people now. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Their landlord has come to look at their house on Thursday. And then my mom came here because she's very stressed when somebody comes into the house. So that's why we grew up like an island. We had no visitors, no nothings. My dad would like to have that, but my mom says no. It's also why they couldn't do any renovation stuffs at their house, because my mom is just against it and doesn't want anybody in there, and she can get a bit annoying. So, but she was here to get out of that situation, and it was so cute. She was in my bed and I only saw her nose, and it's a high bed. You have to climb in there, but she did. And then Dad came to pick her up, and then there was that other flat available, and Dad doesn't do anything. He doesn't move. So it's like no energy there, and Mom wants him to do the stuff. And gets very annoying anyway, because it's a lot she does, which is a bit not so nice. And I'm in between. So I pushed Dad a bit too, because when there is a flat, you should go look at it. And that should be quick, in my opinion. And so that was not the best situation. And then they went and looked at it. It's not good. But Mom, even if it's nothing, I mean, he stumbles them because they have 3 months of, when we say we don't want to live there anymore, we can do that to the end of a month. And then there's 3 months we have to stay in that flat, and then we can move out. So we have the 3-monatige Kündigungsfrist. So you always have to think about that. If you want to not have that so long, you have to cancel your flat, and then kind of good luck it if you get a flat in time, because your contract will run out. And now I forgot again. I mean, he has that in mind, that he needs to say that at the first thing. And I just think you need to just first sell it that you want to have that flat, and then you can talk with each other. And I think they can also talk with their landlord that they have now, because they're more private people, and we have been living there for 30 years. And I think they could also do a step towards them and shorten that time of the Kündigungsfrist from 3 to 2 months, and also you have to have one double. It doesn't work otherwise. I don't know how you would move, because people are supposed to move in on the 1st, move out on the 31st, and at some point they need to clean the flat, and it does not work without taking a flat double. So unless you can move in sooner in the other one, a week sooner or something. It's just, I don't get it. That doesn't work. There should be 1 or 2 weeks gliding time or something. Yeah. So, but we had a bad time then. I was very pushy, and then I got annoyed because and I'm always in the middle a bit, and I try to stay out of it, but it's hard when they're here and I see them both. And it's also, normally I protect my dad, but there I had to go with that. But I tried to be reasonable and stuff. Also, once he does the phone call, my mom shuts up. And I told Mom if she really wants that, then she needs to do it. Because I can't stand it. I don't like group dynamics. I don't like it if something needs to get done, it doesn't get done, then I do it. Yeah, just because I cannot wait for somebody else to do that. That's why it would be horrible in a relationship, because, or I would just do my own stuffs and not count on the other one, because I cannot. I get annoyed. Yeah. But that's why I also don't say you do this and that. if I cannot do it, then it's not getting done or something. Unless sometimes maybe I need some help and then I ask somebody else. But otherwise, yeah, because the other person does it never the way you wanted it to happen. So, okay, that was a long thingy. And it was craft roulette night, and that's my idea. It's a card with 2 tags. I hate tags. I cannot, yeah, I don't like it. Colors was guest choice, and she chose happy colors, which is great. Element nails. That's why I have the cats there, because yeah, too far down. Cat nails. And random outside the line. I struggled with that a bit, and then I thought, hey, when I color outside the line. So check. Oh, and I finished diamond painting. I finished one, and I went on with that one. I did that yesterday, and I finished my cross stitch conversion. And I just took iMovie, another frame. So here, that's a mystery painting. It's gonna go up there, and I'm very happy it's finished. It felt like it would never finish, but I really sped it up a bit. This is another one I think never will finish. It is a mystery painting, so it's a blank canvas, and it's huge, and I just don't think it's gonna finish. And it's a square, so I have still 5 in progress. This kitty cat, bigger horsey pony, the mystery conversion, mystery painting, and the huge bathtub. At least this one, that's the only round. And I had an idea yesterday. I might move this one in my TV room, so I could do diamond painting there too, somehow there. The horsey that's there, that will get over here, so I can also finish it. And this table would go over there, which is kind of my office. Or maybe I do that. Because I want my horsey, I love it. It's not handy. I mean, I used to ride horses, and I have been home and bedridden for a long time, and I had a saddle because my little sister found one in a Goodwill store, and I really wanted to sit on a saddle, so I had to build myself a saddle stand, and it works. I can sit on it and stuff. I did that in 2017, and then I think 2 years ago I bought this stuff, because then the head I made with 3D, what's it called? 3D printing, 3D pen, and I love it. It uses a lot of space though, and in my old flat 2 flats ago, I used to have it in my living room, and I sat on it quite often. So I wanted to get, and here will be my other IKEA thing, and then I could stand behind and do diamond painting, and I'll move the TV over there, and then do that. Maybe it's a bit narrow. Maybe that works. Okay. Yeah, I love my saddle thing. It takes up a lot of space, but I love it. And you can take the head off, and it's not finished. So I also have very nice eyes somewhere, and yeah, it needs to be covered, but I love how it turns out. It needs to get like this all over. This is hard. This is not. So now my parents should arrive. So now they're gone again, and the air is better now with my dad, because that was a bit iffy the last time because I pushed so much. And yeah, my sisters didn't come. My parents are always disappointed then. And it is a bit annoying. It's just annoying when they say 10 minutes before they are supposed to be here. Would be nice if they said it at least 30-40 minutes before that, but the case is that they're still asleep by then, so they can't. But then I wouldn't bake that many buns. That's the only thing that's annoying. And my parents kind of count on them, and then they're not here, and then they are disappointed and get angry a bit. But I don't want this thing to be a must, so it should be an option that they can or cannot partake in. So I want it to be a bit flexible. But yeah, my family not the most flexible. So, and now I should inform my little sister how it was with the flat hunt. That's what I don't want to do now. So I'm not so good at texting because I'm too lazy, too tired. I just don't want to. And here everything's gone again. I still got 2 croissants and 2 buns for myself and many. I didn't even show that to you. I made cinnamon buns yesterday. I prepared the thing. I have my draggling out. It's a round. It's better for my hand for a bit. So I'm going on with this because I worked on the other square and this was square too. And I had to take some breaks, and I think I didn't show them. I tried out Hefeschnecken, which is dough snails. And I tried to make a cinnamon bun something. So I just added butter, cinnamon, and sugar in the middle. They're funny. They kind of see through them. They kind of fall apart. They're so neat. I don't know. This dough was very, very neat. And it was never that neat. I don't know why it is so neat. I did it with the machine. So, and I have a new kettle. I think I told you already. Because the other one I have doesn't switch off by itself, so one needs to pay attention to that. That time lapse covered about 3 hours of diamond painting, which is amazing because I need to measure how long it was, but it was about 2 minutes or something. I combed my hair a bit, so it was a bit better. And this is what I wanted to say. Also, there was a phone call. I was waiting for a phone call yesterday from the vet because on Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, at some point, I realized that Tilly had something on the lip there, and then I thought I might just call the vet. Maybe they have an appointment next week, and then they had a canceling, so I could go there right away. So I went. She didn't see a thing, but she saw that inside. So she saw a thing, but she didn't know what it was. It was also inside, swollen, And I actually thought it's not an injury, but it's something that comes out. I used to have rats, and they at some point had 2 Moors, and one got very big, and then there was no fur, and a bit raw, or just when it went on the ground, or just, yeah, that's what it reminded me of with her thingy. And then yes, so she took a few cells from the wound because it was a bit inflamed. And yesterday she didn't call, but today then she called whilst I was diamond painting. And then we made an appointment for Wednesday next week to take it out and maybe send it in if they find something. Because the other option would be antibiotics and wait and observe. And I hate that because I don't know if it gets bigger or not. And I need to have that off my mind. So we're going to operate it out. And then, yeah, now I wasn't sure as I looked at it again today, because I just don't touch it or just leave it alone. She asked if it got better or not. And then later on today, I did look at it. It might have gone smaller, but maybe it was just inflamed a bit because she bit it or something. And now it's better again with just the local inflammation. But yeah, anyway, I bring her on Wednesday morning. Find that horrible to leave her there. And in the afternoon, I can pick her up again. And then it's a good thing it's in the mouth, and it depends on how they can take it out. I hope the healing will be quick, because I've had things with my cats it's horrible when they have to pay attention to their wounds and not scratch it, and it's not gonna be fun. But so that was that. Both here. Hi, 1 and 2. So those are my craft roulette cards. Type is card with 2 tags, and those cats have 2 tags on it. Then happy colors. I first started with using my least favorite colors just to use them a bit. And then I realized happy colors, so I made another card. Nails. Those cats are sliding down on their nails. And outside the line is fussy cut. And sometimes it's outside the line coloring. So that is my contribution for craft roulette. And now I thought to finish this video, I'm going to read a story in German and English, because I said I would do that a long time ago, and it takes a long time though, but I'm going to start it. This is Zeit zum Vorlesen, Zeit zum Kuscheln, time to read out loud and time to cuddle. Die schönsten Einschlafgeschichten für gute Träume. The most beautiful sleep well stories for good dreams. And I'm holding my camera. The first one is called Das müssen wir feiern. We have to celebrate that. Steinbock Rocky. What did I do? What? I did not finish it. I did not finish it. I don't know if you remember that. It was about... Or not. I don't remember how it went, but it was hard to translate. So I'm not. And this is beim Zahnarzt, at the tooth doctor, at the dentist. I'm not going to do that either. Sternenwinter, Star Winter. Es ist Herbst, aber noch wärmt die Sonne mit ihren goldenen Strahlen das Fell des kleinen Bären. It is fall, but the sun is still warming with its golden rays the fur of the little bear. I think it's over there. Er liegt im weichen Moos unter der alten Eiche und hat es sich dort bequem gemacht. He's lying on the very soft moss under the old oak and has it very cozy there. Der kleine Bär streckt sich und dehnt sich, bis sein Rücken, seine Arme und Beine den richtigen Platz gefunden haben für ein kleines Schläfchen. The bear is stretching and stretching until his back, his arms and legs have the right spot to have a little nap. Take a little nap. Ein kühler Wind weht ihm sanft die Nase. A cool wind is breezing around his nose. Wie gut das riecht. How well that smells. Das Bärenkind nimmt einen tiefen Atemzug, schließt die Augen und atmet die gute Herbstluft ein und wieder aus. The bear child takes a deep breath, closes its eyes and smells and inhales the lovely fall scent in and out. Inhales and exhales. Dann kuschelt es sich tiefer ins warme, weiche Moos. Then it cuddles itself deeper in the warm, soft moss. Die Herbstluft duftet nach Äpfeln, Moos und bunten Blättern. The fall air smells like apples, moss and colorful leaves. Und sie riecht nach, ja, was ist das für ein Duft, der da noch in der Luft liegt? And it smells like, yes, what is that for a scent which is still there, lying in the air? Der kleine Bär kennt ihn nicht. Dieser Duft ist neu, ganz neu. The little bear doesn't know it. This scent is new, very new. Gerade jetzt weht er zum ersten Mal um die kleine Bärennase, um die Eiche, unter der er liegt, und über die Wiesen und Felder, auf denen der kleine Bär den ganzen Sommer über gespielt hat. Exactly now, right now, it winds for the first time around the small bear nose, around the oak, under that one he is lying, and over the fields and meadows and fields. Upon those the small bear has played all summer long. Der kleine Bär atmet tief ein und wieder aus. The little bear inhales and exhales very deeply. Da lässt sich der Bärenvater mit einem zufriedenen Brummen neben dem Bärenkind nieder und lehnt sich gemütlich an den Stamm der dicken Eiche. At that moment, the bear father lies down with a very happy, satisfied brumming neben dem next to the bear child, and leans casually against the trunk of the fat oak. Ja, das ist es wohl, sagt er leise. Es ist wieder soweit. Prüfend hält er seine schwarze Nase in die Luft und schnuppert. Der Winter kommt bald. Ich rieche den Schnee. Yes, that must be it, he says silently. It's that time again. He holds up his black nose, proving, I don't know if that's true, and is schnuppering. I don't know. I think I'm losing my ability to translate. But then he says, the winter is coming soon. I smell the snow. And he smells. Schnuppern is smell or something. The act of smelling. Verwundert hört der kleine Bär zu. Winter? Was ist das denn? Und was ist Schnee? Den Winter kennt der kleine Bär nicht. Very surprised, the little bear is listening. Winter? What is that? And what is snow? The little bear doesn't know winter. Als er geboren wurde, war es Frühling und auf den Wiesen blühten bunte Blumen. As he was born, it was spring and on the meadows there were colorful flowers blooming. Bald kam der warme Sommer, die süßen Beeren wurden reif. Then soon the warm summer came and the sweet berries got ripe. Jeden Tag saß der kleine Bär in der Brombeerhecke und ließ sich die süßen, saftigen Früchte schmecken. Every day the little bear was sitting in the blackberry hedge and enjoyed the very juicy fruits. Dann wurde es kälter und die Vögel zogen weg. Then it got colder and the birds moved away. Sie sammelten sich auf den Bäumen und flogen mit den Herbststürmen davon. They gathered upon the trees and flew away with the fall storms. All das kennt der kleine Bär gut. All that the little bear knows very well. Aber den Winter, den hat er noch nicht kennengelernt. But the winter he has not met yet. Der Winter ist kalt, erklärt der Bärenvater. Zuerst kommen die Stürme, sie bringen eisige Luft und fegen die Blätter von den Bäumen. The winter is cold, explains the bear father. First, the storms are coming. They bring very icy air and get the leaves off the trees. Dann fallen kleine weiße Sterne vom Himmel. Das sind die Schneeflocken. Then very small little white stars are falling from the sky. Those are snowflakes. Sie glitzern und tanzen in der Luft, schweben zur Erde und decken sie mit einer weißen Decke zu. They glitter and dance in the air, glide towards earth and cover it with a white blanket. Auf Bächen und Seen wächst eine dicke Eisschicht. On streams and lakes, there is a thick ice thingy growing. Da wird es schwer, etwas zum Fressen zu finden. Then it is getting hard to find something to eat. Aber wir Bären sind schlau. But we bears are clever. Wir ziehen uns im Schneeflockensternenwinter einfach in unsere Höhlen zurück, rücken ganz dicht zusammen und halten Winterruhe. We go back in the, that's a funny German word, Schneeflockensternenwinter, it's all together. So Schneeflocken is snowflake, star, winter. In the snowflake, star, winter, we are just gathering back in our caves. Then we are very close to each other and we hibernate. We are quiet for the winter. Nur an schönen, sonnigen Tagen wachen wir auf, gehen nach draußen und suchen nach Fressen. Just on nice and sunny days, we wake up, go outside and look for food. Komm mit, wir gehen zur Höhle. Come with me, we go to the cave. Die Bärenhöhle liegt gut versteckt hinter einem großen Felsen mitten im Wald. So the bear cave lies very nicely hidden in the middle of the forest. Mit trockenem Laub und weichem, duftigem Moos haben die Bäreneltern ihren Unterschlupf ausgepolstert. With dry leaves and soft, nice-smelling moss, the bear parents have made a soft place to go to. Wenige Tage später steht der kleine Bär vor der Höhle und streckt die Nase in den Wind. A few days later, the small bear is standing in front of the cave and holds his nose up in the air. Tatsächlich, es ist genau so, wie der Bärenvater erklärt hat. Wie kleine weiße Sterne tanzen jetzt Schneeflocken vom Himmel. Tatsächlich. Exactly, it is exactly, I don't know the word, like the bear father had explained. Like little white stars are snowflakes dancing from the sky. Ist das aufregend? How exciting. Der kleine Bär versucht, die Schneeflocken zu fangen. The little bear tries to catch the snowflakes. Er springt umher und schnappt nach ihnen. He jumps around and tries to catch them. Schnapp, like, tries to snap them maybe. Aber immer wenn er glaubt, eine Schneeflocke gefangen zu haben, ist sie plötzlich verschwunden. But always when he thinks that he got one snowflake, it suddenly disappeared. Sehr seltsam. Very, very curious. Der kleine Bär kann das nicht verstehen. The little bear cannot understand that. Wie ein kleiner Hund tollt auf der Wiese herum und fängt Schneeflocken. Like a small dog, he is running around on the meadow and is catching snowflakes. Bis er endlich erschöpft stehen bleibt. Until he is finally very tired and stands still. Der kleine Bär reibt sich mit seinen Tatzen die Augen und gähnt. The little bear is rubbing with his paws his eyes and is yawning. Komm rein, kleiner Bär. Es ist Zeit zu schlafen, hörte da die Bärenmutter. Come in, little bear. It is time to sleep, he hears his bear mother. Ja, jetzt freut sich das Bärenkind auf die gemütliche, warme Höhle. Yes, now the little bear, the bear child, is looking forward to the cozy, warm cave. Der kleine Bär kuschelt sich an das weiche Fell seines Vaters. The little bear is cuddling up against the warm fur of his father. Und der hält den kleinen Bären fest in seinen Armen, wiegt ihn sanft und streichelt über sein weiches Fell. And that one, the bear father, is holding the little bear in his arms and well, he's very close. Dazu brummt die Bärenmama mit leiser Stimme ein Schlaflied. And the bear mother hums with a low voice a sleeping song, a lullaby. Müde fallen dem Bärenkind die Augen zu. Tired, the eyes of the bear child fall down. Der kleine Bär atmet tief und regelmäßig. The small bear is breathing deeply and regularly. Fest und sicher liegt er in den starken Bärenarmen, während draußen der Sternenwinter das Land mit weißen Schneeflockensternen zudeckt. Very secure, he is lying in the strong bear arms, while on the outside, the star winter covers the land with snowflake stars. Der kleine Bär schläft ein und träumt. The little bear falls asleep and is dreaming. And here's some pictures. So, okay. Well, it never gets better with time because I get tired. And now I think that my eyes are seeing now clearly, but I think that the phone is not clearly. Huh? I see myself foggy. So this was that. Maybe I can go on with that. I know some of you appreciate that. Some might not really like that. It's German English. My English is very bad in that moment because I translate word by word and not in a correct English. But now I thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.